Hey, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to show you what 4% looks like, what 3.5% looks like on every buyer side. Hi, it's Todd Walters, and you've been invited to the Income Increase Workshop, right? You've got that invitation. Here's the promo for it on my desktop here in case you don't get this. I am actually sitting at my desk in Buford, Georgia, my little office here. And I'm going to show you right now how to get 3.5%, even 4% on every buyer deal that you do, regardless of what the commission is in MLS and regardless of whether there's any commission at all on the listing. You like that? Okay, so you ready? Now, I've been doing this for 30 years. So here's what that means. I meet with the buyer. They sign a buyer agreement. I've got a fee in the buyer agreement of 3.5% to 4%. That's typically my VIP buyer system fee for almost 30 years. Okay, and as you know, I was the first $1 billion agent in Georgia. That's pretty cool, huh? I've written books about it, and I get paid millions of dollars to help people do the same thing. So I'm going to show you right now what you're going to learn and discover at the Income Increase Workshop here that you've got the details on. That's the page for it. But let's just get right to it. Let me show you some of this. This is going to be a great session at this workshop because my goal is to help you make more money per transaction. All right. And I don't know if you know this, but I was the highest paid real estate agent in history per transaction in Metro Atlanta, Georgia. The guy you're looking at right now, the highest paid real estate professional per sale of any other real estate agent in history. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Okay, I was getting 7%, 8% on listings, 3.5% to 4% on buyer deals. Didn't matter what was in MLS, didn't matter what other agents were doing. I was immune to competition. That's called dominating, as you know. So let me just show you what's been happening here recently with agents at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty that implement the VIP buyer system. I'm going to show you the MLS printout. I'm going to show you what the commission is. I'm going to show you what the contract purchase and sell agreement look like. I'm going to show you the VIP buyer agreement, and I'm going to show you the settlement statement. So you can see that this ain't fake news. Like, this is a real deal, okay? And how agents that are implementing the VIP buyer system are getting 3.5% or more for every buyer they represent. And you can't say the buyers don't like it or don't agree or anything like that. Don't do that, please, because they don't. Again, it would be impossible for me to have that kind of reputation in the marketplace with customers. Okay, they love it because it makes their life better. Remember, cost is only a factor in the absence of value. So why don't I show you like 2 or 3 of these, and I'll let you get back to your day. But make sure you're at the Income Increase Workshop that's coming up on March 5th, so you can learn how to do this and to put it to work in your business if you want to make more money on the same work that you're doing right now. Okay, you ready? All right, here we go. This is a property that sold at, where was it? In Cartersville, looks like. I'm going to show you sales. I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of these things, okay, from the last just couple of years. But I'm going to show you just a few of them right now. Okay, this one's $158,000 sale, a little on the lower end. Here was the commission. See that right there? That's the commission that was being offered up by the listing agent. Let's see who the listing agent was. It was Lake Point Realty Group. That's the Dabs Patches, I guess, was the listing agent, and they were given away to buyer's agents 2.5%. By the way, I don't believe it a listing agent to negotiate my fee for me. As a matter of fact, don't really want them to. Okay, that's my job. All right. So as a buyer's agent, so check it out. Selling agent Angela Carroll at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Great job, Angela. She sold this house. Okay, and it was 2.5 commission, but let's see what she actually received. Okay, so this is our VIP buyer agreement. Okay, and you can see down here that the buyer agreed to 3.5% of the sales price. along with a 0.5% brokerage services fee. That's right. All right. This is the purchase and sell agreement. I love this. I love it because it's great for the customer. It's great for the buyers. And I'm going to show you how and why buyers do this and want to do it when we get together on March 5th at the Income Increase Workshop. This is the purchase and sell agreement. So for $158,000, seller paid like $7,500 in closing costs. So good job, Angela. She's a good negotiator. She's learning from, I think, the best system in the world. All right, so let's scroll down to the last page of the purchase and sell agreement. We got it all here for proof now. Don't want anybody thinking this thing was pieced together. It would not show you anything not real or fake or fraud. Okay, this is real deals by real people and real customers, real real estate agents like you that want to increase their income and grow their business beyond themselves. All right, so you can see right here, closing cost, little special clause for closing cost. And see right here, it even includes buyer agency fees. Okay, so let's go to the HUD. All right, there's the, where's it at? Buyer's signature there, so you can see all that information. Here's the settlement statement. And let's go down here. You can see that Angela Carroll, remember, she's the buyer's agent at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. She made $4,755 in commission, but that's not all. Okay, that's not all. Okay, she also got $1,585 in extra commission, if you want to call it that. So if we look at our PAC, you can see that was 4% that she collected on a property that was how much? How much was it? Commission? That's what she got, 4%. And what was the commission being offered up? 2.5%. So she got, what is that? 1% be 3.5, 1.5% more money on the deal using our VIP buyer system. Okay, and if you want to know what Angela looks like, because she's a real lady, let's see. I'll find her image here in a minute and I'll show it to you. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, let's check out another. You ready? This looks like a property over in Marietta that was sold. Let's scroll down here. Who's the listing agent on it? XRealty.net or something. Norman Domingo was a listing agent. Good job, Norman, getting a listing. And but the commission that Norman was offering up was 2.5%. Again, don't really care. Okay, what the commission is doesn't matter. Could be zero, could be $1, could be $500, could be 1%, could be 2.5%, could be 3%. Let's see who's the selling agent. This is another one of Angela Carroll's deals. Okay, so there's the VIP buyer agreement. You can see that she got the buyer to sign the VIP buyer agreement, 3.5%, and a 0.5 point brokerage services fee. Good job. That's sweet. $278,000 purchase price. Seller paying some closing cost. Okay, let's scroll on down to the what do you guys want to see next? All right, well, let's go to the settlement statement. All right, settlement statement right here. Here's the attorneys who closed the deal, and you can see the commission there. Oh my God. The listing agent got $312. Angela got $7,800. She was the buyer's agent. Okay, but that's not all. She also received $2,600 in extra commission because, again, her commission, according to the buyer, was 3.5% plus a 0.5% fee. That's 4%. So let's take a look at the PAC. I think we've got that. I call it pay at closing. That was 4% total fee that she collected as the buyer's agent. All right, now, again, don't dismiss it. All right, let's look at another real estate agent. Okay, I just want to show you a couple of her deals. Again, I've got over 50 real estate sales teams here using the VIP buyer system at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. I want you to know how it works, and I'm going to share it all with you. I'm going to show you two more. Okay, here's one over in Buford. That's where I'm at right now, Buford, Georgia. Okay, average selling price looks like $268,200. Maybe that's a little above the average for the area, but let's see. The listing agent, Tony Curtin, with RE/MAX. Good job, Tony, listing a house. Okay, the commission that Tony was offering up to buyer's agents was 3%. As you can see right there, got a big circle around it. Okay. Who's the agent? Chris Turvey. Okay, Chris, with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. There's the VIP buyer agreement, and you can see right there, 3.5%. 3.5% paid by the seller, 0.5% brokerage service fee. Let's see what Chris was able to collect. Okay. All right, here's the purchase and sell agreement. So you can see $268,200 sale, $7,650 in closing costs paid by the seller. Okay. Let's go all the way down to the settlement statement. What's this right here? Oh, that's just a special clause that you that is as part of our system to make sure that nobody questions what's going on here. All right, here we go. So the listing agent got, oh my God, that's horrible. $626.84. Can you imagine being the listing agent and showing up to this sale, to this closing, and the buyer's agent is getting paid $8,046 in commission plus an additional $2,682 in commission. All right. So let's go to the pay at close statement just to see what percentage that was. 4%. So that's 4% that Chris received, that he received on a house that was listed at 3%. That's 1% additional money, and that's 2,600. 2,000. What was that? That'll be $2,682 on one sale. What would you do with an extra $2,682 on every buyer sale? What would you do with it? All right, well, look, you show up on March 5th to that workshop. I'm going to spend as much time as necessary. I'm going to show you exactly why this is not just a small deal. It is a big deal for you being able to scale your real estate business beyond you. And I'm going to show you the mountains and mountains and mountains of 5-star reviews and referrals from the buyers who think this is the greatest thing ever. Okay, so please, industry norms and standards. If you want to be super successful, just do the opposite. Here's another home. Let's take a look at it. 124 Procrest Crossing. Okay, what's the commission on that one? 3%. So the listing agent, Jim Russell, and Jim was offering up 3% to the buyer's agent. The buyer's agent was Morgan Reed at our company, Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Good job, Morgan. Sold that house. All right, let's see what we got. We've got a VIP buyer agreement. And you can see in the VIP buyer agreement, 3.5% is what Morgan negotiated, 3.5%. That was his fee with the buyer, okay? But he got the seller to pay it. There's the purchase price. There's the seller's contribution and closing cost. Okay, let's go to the settlement statement. Okay, he got 3.5% on that deal. Nice job. So again, 3.5% on 3%, an extra 0.5 point. Would you like to make an extra 0.5 point on every buyer sale to 1 point on every buyer sale? Of course you would. Stupid question. So let's see what else we got. Let's look at one more. Okay, you like this? Do you want to know how to set and negotiate and collect a fee that you determine is your worth, what you're worth, regardless of what the seller or buyer or listing agent is offering up, and your buyer promotes you and wants you to get it? Your buyer's all in on you getting paid 3.5, even 4%. You want to know how to do that, right? All you got to do is show up now on March 5th and at 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock with me and my panel, and we're going to show you how this VIP buyer system works. Well, let's look at one more house because I like this. 5004 Yankee Doodle Drive in McDonough. Let's take a look at this one. Listed by Maximum One Realty Kim Smith was the listing agent, and they were offering up 3%. Okay, no problem. Tracy Wallace, okay, of Your Home Sold Guaranteed, sold that house. Okay, good job, Tracy. Again, this is all part of the, as you will see here, the VIP buyer system. You can see VIP buyer system. Tracy is Dan Odom's. Look at that, Dan Odom. That's in Associates. Tracy is Dan's buyer's agent. So Dan has a team, and you can see right there, 3.5%. And getting 0.5%. So Dan negotiated 4% in the buyer agreement, and he got the seller to pay it. Okay, so here is the purchase price and closing costs being paid by the seller. Okay, so a real deal. And let's scroll on down here and see what else we got as proof. The settlement statement. Okay, well, let's just check it out. Settlement statement right here. Maximum one got $6,210. Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, Mr. Dan Odom there got, and his buyer's agent Tracy got $610,000, $6,210, and an additional $1,000. Okay, see that? So let's see what that came out to be, 3.5%. So again, the listing was at, what was it? 3%. And how much did the buyer's agent get? Tracy / Dan, their sales team, what'd they get? 3.5%. Right. So trust me, you can do this. As a matter of fact, you're going to want to do it. It's called the VIP buyer system. And it's something that I've been doing for 30 years. I learned how to do this almost 30 years ago from my mentors who were millionaire real estate agents. The number one and the number two real estate agents on planet Earth taught me how to do this back in the early 90s. Okay, almost 30 years ago, called the VIP buyer system. How to set, negotiate, and collect your optimum fee when working with buyers. Okay, now cost is only a factor in the absence of value. So you want to remember that, which means the value must be overwhelming for the buyer. All right. And what makes it even better is we know how to negotiate the fee into the deal and have the seller pay it. Okay. Just like that all the time. Thousands of these things. Okay. So, and the buyers love it. And the reason the buyers love it, I'll get into this more at the workshop, but the reason the buyers like it, guys, is they want access to any and every home. They don't want just access to those active MLS properties. They would like to have access to distress sales and bank foreclosures and for sale by owners and anything available. So what we've discovered is a way to deliver to the buyers any house, regardless of commission and regardless of even whether it's listed or not. I'm going to show you that. It's part of the VIP buyer system. Now, one other point on this, and then I'm going to sign off on the video, and I'll see you on March 5th at the Income Increase Workshop. Okay. Matter of fact, let me show you this. Can you imagine? Can you really imagine trying to grow your real estate business beyond you? In other words, let's say you're good at generating leads. You're really good at it. You got an overflow of business. So now you're going to delegate the overflow of business to a couple of agents that you bring onto your team, buyer's agents. Okay. Could you imagine looking at these buyer's agents in the face and they say, okay, how do we get paid? What do we make? And you look at them and you say, well, when there's a sale, when you sell a house to one of our buyers, we're going to split the commission. You get half and I get half. And the buyer's agent's, okay, so half of what? And then you got to look at him and say, well, I don't know. I don't know what the commission's going to be. Could be 2%, could be 3%, could be 2.5%. I don't know. Can you imagine attracting and keeping and leveraging world-class people to build a world-class real estate sales team business, and you have no idea, no earthly idea how much money you're going to make on a deal? You're just guessing, right? Because you don't know what home your buyers are going to buy. You don't know if it's going to be listed or unlisted, right? So what happens is agents are forced to steer their buyers to active listings in the MLS, and then the ones that they make an optimum fee on, and that's not what buyers want. They want access to what? Right, any house. Okay. So how about this one? How are you going to make investments in your business if you don't know how much business you're going to get? What your income is going to be, right? You're going to hold back on investing into your business to grow this thing. So again, at the income increase workshop that we're hosting on March 5th, okay, we're going to start around 10. We're going to start no later. We're going to start by 10. That's on Glen Ridge, New American Funding. We're going to use their space. Great mortgage company, by the way, over at 5607 Glen Ridge Drive. Okay. So, and I'm going to cover all 6 systems that if you were to use these, you would increase your income over the next, I don't know, 30, 60, 90 days by 300% or more. And you don't have to give it your personal life to do it. Okay. So, you coming? Thanks for watching the video. Hey, reach out, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram, and we can connect there. But I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Income Increase Workshop on March 5th over there at New American Funding, where I'm going to share with you the VIP buyer system along with the other systems so that you can increase your income and reach your full potential as a real estate professional, hopefully a business owner. Go serve big. Thanks now.